capturing every moment. Coming up on the Rawder Kidula Show.
Then during sex for men and women who are married who are having sex, man, do not touch your woman's vagina with your dirty hands.
Wash your hands before sex.
2, do not use saliva as your sex lubricant. Your mouth has more than 3 billion bacteria. Your mouth alone. So that saliva has a lot of bacteria. And then you are using it on your woman's vagina, which is very sensitive. Instead, use a healthy sex lubricant.
This is the Rawder Kidula Show.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Rawder Kidula Show. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed to this show, please go ahead and do so, because that is one way of supporting what we do here. And thank you for the support, for comments, for reaching out, and for loving the sessions I have with Carol, your health coach. Yay!
Today I'm here.
The last one was amazing. We talked about erectile dysfunction. And thank you for reaching out as well. If you have questions concerning that, there's always a way you can reach out to Carol or through her shops to buy her products as well.
Yes.
So, are you introducing yourself today?
Do introduce me.
This is Carol, your health coach. She is the CEO of R&B. Rejuvenating Nature's Beam. I'm even reading. Rejuvenating Nature's Beam. She is a natural path.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, meaning
who runs away from rain.
Yeah, last time she ran away from rain, but now she's fine. We are hoping rain doesn't catch up with us today.
Yes.
And she trains other natural paths, right?
Yes.
She has a courier service company in Nairobi.
Yes, indeed.
And she also sells natural, what is it called?
The
natural
indigenous
herbal medicine.
Yes.
Or not all is solutions, right?
Yes.
Like today, as you can see, we have kombucha. Kombucha is fermented ginger.
Hey, you become a pro,
kombucha is not fermented ginger, it's a fermented drink. This one has ginger.
Yes.
Right?
And now this one has hibiscus.
Yeah.
And you can add cinnamon, you can do whatever. Yes.
And it helps us kill bad bacteria.
Oh, yeah. And create a safe environment for the good bacteria.
Yes.
Good girl.
And what we are drinking here is some tea, herbal tea.
Yes.
Which has sweet potato leaves, lemon leaves, and hibiscus.
Yay!
No sugar.
No sugar.
And I'm surviving. It's really
and
nice.
There's something else.
And there's something. Oh, yeah. It shouldn't be here because it's not for drinking. But this is the famous Happy Vagina Oil. And this one we apply on our vagina to help kill the bad bacteria.
Yes.
To help it smell nice.
Yes. Prevent yeast infection.
Yes, prevent. That should be number one.
And an aftershave.
Aftershave as well.
Yes.
So I'm so used to saying Happy Vagina Oil. My daughter is also used to say it as well.
And some clients come to my shop and say, I'm looking for Rawder's oil.
Oh. Tomorrow you'll see me buy these ones and rebrand to Rawder's oil. Rawder's oil. No. It's Happy Vagina
That's
Oil.
That's a very good introduction you've done. Thank you.
Yeah, I've tried.
Thank you. You've really tried.
She's a mother to a beautiful daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So we have brought this here today because someone reached out to me asking if the panties we wear or the innerwear we have can cause infections. And I was like, I'll ask this question. And instead of just asking that one question, I wanted us to talk about the innerwear, especially the ones that for this area.
Yes.
We'll talk about the upper ones later.
Yes. Okay.
But today, we have panties and some briefs. This is a brief.
Briefs, the boxers.
And a boxer.
Yes. Oh, this one is called a brief.
Yeah.
And the other one that looks like a panty is called what?
For men.
There's another one.
That is a brief. Right? That's I see on the pack.
I don't know whether these days they still wear those ones. The one that looks like a panty. It was
we just used to call them innerwears.
The one young boys are.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I know them.
Those ones.
Yeah, we used to call them innerwears because they used to look like panties, but they're just different.
Yes.
And they have really boring colors.
So here we are.
So I want us, by the end of this show, to know a good quality panty. What should I go for? And for men, is it boxer or brief or underwear? We used
or
to call
none.
them. Or ooh la
Oh
la.
yeah, we will discuss which one is safe, but then is none still okay?
I want us to start there because there are people who are okay with none.
Movement currently, they are called the commando. The commandos.
They go commando. Wait, number one, please vindicate me.
Yes.
I'm not, but I need some vindication in knowing that it is not sinful to go commando.
No, it's not. It is not.
What's the function of a panty? Or a boxer?
I still do my research. I still don't have an answer for that one because I don't even know where it came from.
Which team do you belong to? It's not ungodly. It's, you know, when some of us were raised up knowing that you must have a kamisi petticoat
and a panty.
Yes. And
but now
anytime
these days
you
don't wear
don't have
petticoats.
And anytime you don't have a petticoat or panty, it was actually a punishable offense. Yes. I went to a primary school, boarding school, where we used to line up to be checked if we have petticoats.
Okay. Well, we were checked, but not petticoats. We were checked underwears and handkerchief, but not petticoats.
We were checked for petticoats.
So what was the essence of the petticoat? Because now these days women don't wear.
No, actually that's not even the biggest question. It's a girls' school.
Well, okay.
So even if... Okay.
So you asked, is it sinful? Is it a sin not to wear
asked
underwear?
which team you belong to. You've chosen to
I can
ignore
fall
that
on any side.
Oh.
I have no problem with
either.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no problem with commandos. I have no problem. The only issue I've had is I've never had the courage to wear a thong. So
what is a thong? That brings the question. What is a thong? Jemo, please go there. We have to show the thong. This is a thong.
Yes, and there is a
good
slender
one.
Yeah, there's another one.
Good one.
Yeah.
There's one I was brought for my bridal shower.
It was strings.
Yeah, this one has a lot of.
So, but my big problem is which one is in front and which one is behind.
I always go with the tag. So when I see a tag, I'm thinking the tag is behind.
Yes.
And that is in front. But my question would be, why don't you just go commando?
Well, see, now I don't know. I still don't. Maybe on this segment we will invite our viewer to share this with us, because there are some questions I might not have the answers to. This is even better. I've seen worse. I've seen the one that had only this.
But this question you might have an answer to. Have you ever tried? I have actually never put on a thong.
I recently tried. And my biggest concern was which one is in front, because that one
how did you put
I actually
it on?
went into a store and I said, out of curiosity, let me buy.
Yes.
But I didn't buy one that has this bigger part. It has 3 strings.
This was actually the behind.
So I was so confused which one is behind and which one is in front.
Yes.
Then I tried. It was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had in the few minutes. The few minutes that I wore it. And I also asked myself, why wouldn't I just do commando? Because again, the string was
uncomfortable. Yeah.
It was, but that is Caro.
That is Caro.
We are not here to
if
judge.
you are into such, or even the ones that don't have anything, tell us
what is the comfort.
Why? And maybe it is for.
Yesterday I had a discussion with my daughter. We were just driving.
Yeah.
And then we saw a lady, and when she's walking, her buttocks were just swinging like this. So I asked her, is it that lady is not wearing a panty, or why? And so we were discussing the essence of when you wear one, you wear how they're.
Yes.
You don't move like this. And that discussion, it escalated. We really discussed on the thongs and all these things, and the commando aspect. And I was able to tap into the perspectives of teenagers, and I was like, oh, okay, we
And
also
Gen
need
Zs.
to use Gen Zs. We need to also listen to them, because
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And so every generation comes with a difference, because I'm sure if your mother saw this,
She'll ask, what is this for? Whose is this?
she will not understand. She will not understand what this is.
Yeah,
this
but I
is.
think it's also our generation.
So our generation, maybe we were at a, maybe we used to, I'm being honest. See, here we are honest.
Yeah.
There are days that I used to think that women who wear such are
Prostitutes. But now,
see, it's sexy.
so this one it's maybe one of, I was thinking it's used to maybe seduce.
I don't know, yes.
I don't know. Maybe you put that on for your husband. I don't know. You know, it's Christian women who are watching.
Yes, so we are just-
why do you wear this as Christian women speaking in tongues?
You had to bring in the speaking in tongues here.
Because I need to get
But
the
I'd
reason.
also want to hear from the men
Oh yeah.
what fascinates them about
This. If
'Cause
you're a
some
man and
they-
you're watching this and you can't comment, you can DM me.
Yes.
Then I'll
And tell us, why are they
anonymously
fascinated
post
by
your
this,
comment.
but they only want that to be worn just for them privately.
Privately.
They don't walk out there with this.
This.
So what is that fascination?
We also have
Anywho.
this.
That one is, it's a sexy one. It's a beautiful
This one is beautiful.
It's beautiful. It looks comfortable. It does.
Does it? And oh, by the way,
It looks a bit comfortable.
yeah, it does.
The problem would come if, you see, on our show we talk about these things. There's a discomfort that women get after, the women who shave their bikini area.
Yeah.
That V or bikini area.
Yeah.
If you shave and then you wear this immediately, you will itch.
This is nylon.
This is like
Lace.
nail. Yes, the lace.
Oh,
it
it's
makes
lace.
someone itch.
Okay.
It will make you itch. But if you did this, it might not itch a lot.
Oh, we are already there.
Oh, sorry. We were
Wait, I
going
haven't even touched this one. And you were showing me how to know your size.
Yes. So this is your waistline. So whenever you're going to buy, if you want to know if it's your size, you check with here. And of course,
This one is.
is big or small.
this one
and
is
remember
small.
the panty stretches, so you
So
can
I can
do
also
this.
stretch
Even
it
boxers, men can do this.
I can stretch it here as well.
Yes. Depending, but like
Let
this
me-
one is suffocating
let me
me.
check this
Don't
one.
suffocate yourself.
This one is big.
Yes. And then if you're buying this type,
Let me also
unfortunately
touch
they
these
have a
good
very
ones.
bad name for these ones.
Is this Mother's Union?
Yes. But Mother's Union is a church
It's a church
organization.
organization.
So if you don't want it to look like a pamper, you take this part and you measure with your bust.
Ah.
This part. This
Yeah.
is your hips. Your bust
Ah.
is your hips. Even when you're buying trousers, that is what you do.
You do. Oh.
Yes,
okay.
you do this. So that because you don't want to wear and then it will look like a pamper.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so you check here.
So
Then another discomfort comes here.
yes. Yeah.
Here, this part.
This part.
One of the most uncomfortable. I've been told by quite a number of women, and I think I even myself have had that experience. I don't know whether you've ever had that experience. You go and buy a panty and you are not sure about the size, then you're in the streets of Nairobi and it's pressing. You walk into the next washroom, you remove it and you throw it away. There's nothing in this world as uncomfortable as wearing the wrong innerwear.
Yeah.
Including the bra.
The bra,
When it is so
yes.
uncomfortable, you can remove it and walk out. Or you can just...
That is why most of us, when we get home, the first thing we do.
Oh, of course. I'm still stuck on who invented panties.
The valid reason I have is to hold the pad when you're having
your periods. That's justifiable. That one you can. I mean, that's okay. But the rest of the times, why do you need a panty? Okay, because of vaginal discharge.
Yeah.
To prevent the bacteria from coming in.
Good reasons, but to protect.
Protect what?
Okay, when we were young, we used to play around, climb trees.
What were we protecting?
People from seeing privacy. Privacy. But now when you're putting on a trouser.
That's a thing. You remember, I don't know whether you've heard that story of a girl who was told by her mom.
Yeah.
You know the way we talk to our children, we never tell them the truth.
Yeah.
So she was told by her mom, never allow a boy to see your panty. And a girl is so innocent, so they went to play with the boys. And then she went up the trees and she played with the boys. And when she came home, the mom asked her, but I told you never to allow a boy. She said, Mommy, he did not see. I removed the panty, I put it in my pocket.
Oh, so he even saw
So even, yes. So the way we are communicating, but there maybe why we wear panties is one, maybe during your periods, two, maybe to protect. However, now we are overprotecting. Because if you wear that nylon, you wear these jeans.
Yeah.
Or the others have made it even worse. You wear this, you wear a biker, you wear then a trouser. You have suffocated your private parts. And I don't think I like calling it private part. I don't like calling it private parts. You have suffocated your reproductive system.
Why isn't it private?
Because that calling it private parts, we have made it sound like it's wrong when we are talking about it.
Oh yeah.
We have made it sound like it's even a sin to even look at it. There are women who have told me they've never looked at their vagina. They don't know they have 2 holes.
It's the time.
No, it's not about time. You guys are always on the mirror. You're always in the salon. You go to the salon and you spend 5 hours. So if we are really protecting, I want us to reason together. We are protecting these bacteria and all these things. How much do we protect our ear? Yet, inside there is where the ear is.
Yeah.
How much do we protect our eyes? How much do we protect our mouth?
Our nose.
God, in his own knowledge and wisdom, created things to help us protect our internal. Mucus, tears, saliva, wax, vaginal discharge. Okay? Yeah. So this whole idea of thinking that you need to overprotect your vagina, it's not your business.
You have talked about the woman you saw with your daughter and how sometimes we look like when we don't have panties on.
Yes. So now that's where I was going to the dignity.
Yeah. Yes.
So most people, you wear a panty for the dignity.
Yes.
To prevent, for
to hold everything together.
Because also as we are growing old, everything is falling apart. Number 2, the type of clothing that you're wearing.
Yes.
So you are wearing it for dignity. And that's why when you get home, you remove it as the first thing.
Yeah. There's no dignity in the house.
I have a gift for your teens. My name is Rawder Kidula, and I have 2 books here for your teens. This is for my beautiful teen girl. This is a book for your teen girls. And this is You're Now a Man. This is a gift for your teen sons. These are great gifts to give to your teens at this time. They talk about different topics: peer pressure, mental health, faith, working hard, finances, and so on. So get a gift to help you disciple your teen daughter or teen son, teen nephew, and whatever teens are around you. Thank you.
So, what should I look out for?
So when you are looking out for one, the first thing you should look out for is comfortability, the comfort. So are you comfortable with that panty that you're going to buy? 2,
what's your favorite here among the 5?
The white one.
This one? For normal, you're going to the office, you're seeing your clients.
You'll make my clients start wondering what kind of a panty I'm wearing.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a beautiful one. You also need to look beautiful and feel sexy. You don't wear because of who is coming to see it. Most women, we wear this when we are alone, and then when we are having a man friend is when we are wearing that. You wear it for yourself. So this is silkish.
Yeah.
It's helping me breathe a bit.
Yeah.
But they have put something here.
Where it's needed most.
Where breathing is needed most. This part of it is cotton. This thing is cotton.
Yeah.
So if possible, why would you just buy silk, or would you just buy cotton? So this tells you, because look at all of them, they have that part.
Oh yeah.
All of them have that part.
Why?
And it's cotton.
Yeah.
Because we need our vaginas breathing, even this. Because the bad bacteria and the good bacteria, they will always thrive where there is no fresh air.
So are you for or
Everyone.
against that cotton hapo katikati?
No, this is what you should also consider. You asked me what you should consider.
Yes.
The comfort one. Number two, consider a panty that will allow you to breathe.
Does this cotton allow me to breathe?
This part, yeah.
Yeah.
Cotton will always help you. When I'm
Okay.
seeing you, when I'm
Yeah,
seeing you.
yes.
So if you are considering buying a panty, the first option should be cotton, silk, something that is not nylon.
Oh.
That's where I'm going, because nylon, again, if I covered my nose like this with nylon for a few minutes, I would suffocate.
Uh-huh.
So if you're just dressing, and first of pale kwa, when we're talking about comfort, your size matters. If I wore a panty your size, I would be killing my I have big blessings. So I need to wear my
Your size.
So stop that whole thing of suffocating. So imagine you have suffocated with nylon without this cotton part. By the time you are removing that panty, you'll be having a very bad stench.
Oh.
Because you've just covered. When COVID came and we were wearing masks, they were the most uncomfortable things. After a while, you just needed to breathe.
Yeah.
So, and if you stayed for long with it started smelling.
Yes.
It used to smell.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happens down here. If you wear it for so long, if you wear something that will suffocate your productive system, it will bring infections. So the question that someone asked, if panties can bring the infection. Yes, that is the first reason. Number two, you asked me what I should consider. One, we said comfortability, the size that you're wearing, and make sure that it has a breathing space.
Yeah. The
Number four,
type of fabric.
Yes, your values and your morals. There is someone who will feel so guilty for wearing the such.
Even this one of yours, I've judged you. I've judged
And you're still judging me.
You see,
You are values.
I'm a woman of God.
You wear that one.
Niachezea hapa.
But kwani God doesn't. Kwani God doesn't like.
Okay, I
beautiful
think,
things.
as we said, it's the way we were brought up.
Yes.
So, the way we were brought up, knowing that this one is for prostitutes,
Yes.
and this one is now for dignified
Why
women.
I choose this is because I was brought up with that, and I thought this was the dignified. But I can wear this and still behave like a prostitute.
Yes.
But now I wear this because now I'm self-aware, and I also want to feel sexy for me.
But it's
me.
better than nothing.
Even nothing is still okay, but I have no problem with nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm wearing this for me.
Yeah.
And I would want to talk to the woman.
Yeah.
Don't even buy a panty because of who will
husband.
see. Who will see. Wear it for yourself. Even the cabra.
Yeah.
Just match for yourself. You don't have to wait for someone to match for you. You don't have to have another reason to match for you.
Yeah.
So for me, I would choose this for me to be happy. Any panty I'm buying, I buy for like, or do I feel sexy in it? So that's why I'm saying
nice.
your morals and your values will also determine the type of panty you will buy. So if you feel that your faith says it needs to be this size,
Mother's Union,
stay with it. And what Rawder chooses is not changing what I choose.
Yeah.
So Rawder's choice is her choice.
Yes. She has her reasons.
She has her reasons. I have my reasons. So then it's none of your business. That's why this is a private business. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
And so when you are self-aware of that, you will be able to comfortably hang it outside to get some air.
I wanted us to talk about how to wash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
how to clean.
So now that we have agreed that whatever I'm wearing is my business.
Yes.
So you will not be afraid of going to clean it and then to hang it.
Yeah.
So how do we clean it? I hear of women who tell me that they save Monday, bucket, Tuesday, bucket, Wednesday, bucket,
Thursday, bucket,
Friday. Then on
bucket,
Saturday is
and
when
Sunday we wash.
And then
we soak first. And then we wash.
With a disinfectant.
Then we hang the entire line.
How long does it take to clean your panty?
How long does it take to clean my
That
panty?
will make you wait Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
No, if I wash it, especially when I'm showering, I don't give it much attention.
Why?
Because the attention is on my... You told us to wash ourselves.
Because you are rushing to shower and go somewhere,
Yeah.
sleep. Or why do we rush to shower?
Because time
To go where?
for this recording, like for me, I always feel like when I am showering and I'm also thinking, after this I need to wash my panty,
Then wash
I'm
before.
not giving it
Then
enough.
wash before. Because the more you are keeping it, the more you are giving an environment for those bad bacteria and the fungus that you are running away from, the more you are creating. And I know there are people who will tell me, but I add disinfectant.
No, I have been using Happy Vagina oil.
no.
I've killed them.
No, you don't. We don't want them dead. We don't want them. You cannot live without bacteria.
Yeah.
The only thing is the environment of good bacteria and bad bacteria.
Yeah.
So there are those people who will wash and then they will not even hang in the to get the sunlight.
Yeah.
So the sunlight.
They hang on the bed. The
Why?
edge of the bed.
Because again, it's still private. Yet all of us know. We remember when we were starting this show, when we have requested someone to go and buy the panties, because this one's our audience, these ones are new.
Oh yeah.
Just to be disclaimer. When you send someone and you're telling her, you go and buy with the man,
panties.
and the man is like, hi. Why do we pretend like we don't wear these things?
And the way people who sell them are so confident.
Yes. So why would I be worried? Why would I take time? Wash, how do I wash? One, the first place I start with is here. This is the most dirty part of it. And you have to use soap.
Yeah.
Because remember, here we did not use soap when we were talking about it. And we don't need soap on our vagina.
Yeah.
You wash clean. Wash clean.
You want to tell me a man should be washing this thing while showering?
Now men is a whole different
This one we
case.
have to collect Monday to
This
Friday.
one, the things women have told me men do with these boxers, I even empathize with them.
Let's finish the washing first, and then we'll come to the man.
To the man. So you have to clean it with soap, and
you
then
advise when you remove it, you clean it.
Yes, so that you can also give it time. And I also am assuming I'm talking to a woman who owns 2 or 3 minimum.
2 or 3
minimum. Look, maybe there's one. I'm assuming maybe they don't have.
Let's go buy panties.
And panties are very cheap.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you. So remember the last time I told you, if there was a wind that was to come here where we are sitting,
Women's conference.
The things you would see inside there. Because we decorate outside, but inside we don't. And you should change your panty like your toothbrush. Maximum 3 months.
If you have many, why are you looking at me like that? If I have so many, then I don't put them on so frequently.
Okay, that's a different case because remember your vaginal discharge is acidic and it should be acidic. It's 3 to 4 pH.
So we are recording this in November 2023.
Yes.
You shouldn't have the same panties you had in January.
Even I would pray to God, I would pray that they get torn so that they don't get to that
They
level.
never get
That's
torn.
why this material is. That's why people buy this material because it
doesn't get torn.
Hey,
Yes.
Why would?
But we
this
wash
part
them.
changes.
Yes,
This
it
part
becomes brown.
fades, yes, and then the more you are wearing, the more you are washing, the more it will get. I mean, why would you have beautiful dresses, beautiful tops, and then inside you have panties that this elastic is coming out and you are still pulling like we were doing? Yet this costs 50 bob, 100 bob, 200 bob.
Yeah.
So we need to keep changing. So when you are washing, remember this part has been affected by the acidity of our vaginal discharge.
Yeah.
Wash and then rinse. Then after you are done, if possible, not if possible, try as much as possible to expose it to air.
Yeah.
And especially heat the sun.
Yes.
That is better. Then when you're hanging it, don't you hang like this because this is the part that will be exposed to your.
Oh yeah.
Like don't hang like this.
Hang inside out.
Hang inside out, so that this part can be exposed to sunlight. Sunlight is good because even any fungal that remember bacteria can Even here, I have so many bacteria. Your skin has bacteria. At the same time, I have fungal. They can hide. They can easily hide here, live here, and multiply here. So the next time you're wearing, you can still have them.
Yeah.
So that's why we expose it to the air to breathe. It's just like bread with yeast and all these things. Remember, our vagina, I told you we have 2 holes. The urine one has a lot of bacteria. The where the baby comes from is full of yeast.
Ooh.
And the 2 disagree to agree so that we can live a healthy environment. They never seem to agree. That's why when you take antibiotics, you kill the bacteria. When you then, you kill the bacteria but raise the yeast.
Yeah.
Then the yeast, it's a very I still don't understand what God was doing. But he in his infinite wisdom. So let's hang our panties outside. Then there's that thing of covering it with a face towel.
Not a face towel.
Hey, why do we cover?
The old towel. You cover so that your neighbors don't see your business.
Oh, of course we don't want our. I hear there is a village in Moranga where panties are stolen and they go do witchcraft with them. So again, we don't want women to be witchcrafted.
We are talking to very prayerful
women.
So we should not cover.
We don't
air
cover
the
so
panty
that
and then you cover
it can air.
Yeah.
Yes, but most of the time, if we can be very honest, why we don't hang it, one is because we called it private. Number 2 is because it looks ugly.
Oh yeah, it has some holes. It is white and brown in the middle.
White is very rare sometimes. People, there are women who will choose grey, black and
for
maroon.
all occasions.
All occasions. They don't even want anywhere there where they can get white.
So you talked about, you said we shouldn't use this disinfectant. Should I use Jik to wash my panty when it's brown, stained?
To bleach it? Again, I'll say that depends on you as a person. I wouldn't. But if you believe that is what, because again, your mentality, if you believe that a certain soap is the one that will clean, imagine I can't change you.
Oh, yeah.
But if it will make you comfortable, it's okay, go ahead and use it.
But by the time it's stained and the stain can't go out,
stop struggling with the stain.
Throw it away.
A lot of people have a hard time throwing away panties. You know what I do?
We are attached.
I know. After a while, I look for scissors and I cut, because again, you don't want to put it in a dustbin. Then you find a madman in the
But you have disposed it. So why do you care? Do you think the whole world will know it's yours? Oh God. She needs help on that area.
I was told by someone that is why we tear it before we throw it. You can put it in a dustbin and you'll find someone wearing it
on the head.
Or someone,
or a dog brings it back.
Or a dog brings it back. So you tear, and then you tear this part completely. So that you are not. I think every woman, I included, there's that kawan panty you've ever worn in Paka. Like there's a day I just took one. I was like, sorry, I have to tear you because I've worn you. Like there's that one that you feel so comfortable with.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sharing
for what?
Panties.
With who?
Like
I'm in shock.
Like in my parents' house, I go see my mom and I leave my panty. I went there last month. No, this month I've been home. So I leave my panty in my bedroom. We have a girl's bedroom. Then by the time I go back, I don't remember if this one was mine. Then I discover my sister also left. So he's calling mine. Yeah.
Maybe after, but you go back after so many months.
Yes.
We will assume the fungus have died.
But you don't advocate.
I've never heard of share. I think one of the
even
basics.
In some boarding schools.
People still. I mean, I was in a boarding school. I stole.
I thought you said yours was
I'm not
stolen.
a saint.
Mine was stolen. Now we know who was stealing. Ooh. So it was because we didn't know,
yes,
right?
It's because we didn't know. But imagine.
Now,
I don't want even to imagine.
Yeah.
I just don't want to
because even
imagine.
in boarding school, we were not even washing them well.
Yeah. I don't want to imagine.
I hope you stole new ones.
Do you care? When you're in high school, you don't care. You go to the hanging line and pick the nearest one.
But not as much as you can. Let's not share in our...
Yes, because anyway, these days, panties are very affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable. Number 3, before we go to men, you see these panties have different colors.
Yeah.
There are women who I tell that color tells me where your self-esteem is.
Oh.
Yes, the choice of clothes that you wear will always tell me where your self-esteem is. And then I met a group of men who told me that they believe a red panty means you are a prostitute. I have never known who creates these myths. So when you're choosing...
They should tell you where they were with prostitutes.
To see the red one, the way I love red, I don't even understand. So I wanted to talk about the color.
Yeah.
You can choose whatever color you wish, as per your own morals, values, desires, and thoughts.
And black is still okay.
And black is still okay and very okay, especially when you're wearing a dress, a trouser, or whatever that will show. Again, there are people who believe in showing their panties. Then there are others who I cannot. I think that's a fashion disaster. I don't know. Maybe I'm too primitive. But these days I see the brighter you wear a pink bra and a pink panty, you want it to show. There are even women who I see they want to show off. So the color this is now for a man who is watching us who could have that limited mentality of the color. You let her choose whatever color pleases her.
Yeah.
If white is the one that pleases you, however, if you notice that you only pick this maroon, black, and brown, you need to question yourself.
Hey.
Your self-esteem must be very low.
Serious?
Yes.
Luminous green, not too much.
No, luminous green is... And then when the electricity just goes away, you will be shining in the house.
Illuminating. We need to move to the man. Which one?
Goodness.
There is one that used to be there when we were younger. The one that looks like a panty.
Yes.
Then normal ones, those days, just looked like a panty. Nowadays, I don't see
But they learned that it is suffocating the man because a man's reproductive system is created differently from a woman.
Yeah.
And that's why they created that pocket.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of space here.
Yeah, it's the space. It's
take
the
that
space.
one. Me, I like these ones
space.
because they're also good for women. So comfortable. Women, if your husband wears
your
this,
husband, you choose a husband who you can wear the
size. Please
size.
try one weekend, just put on this.
It's a very
They
comfortable.
fit all, by the way. Size doesn't matter. They're very comfortable.
And they're also comfortable for a man.
Yeah.
Because he's not suffocating his...
That could be suffocating.
Yes, because it's like... Here, it's a pocket for the...
Oh, yeah.
For the testicles and the penis.
Everything has to go there.
And that's why I think when they are walking, they're just... And for women, when they're walking, it's like...
Yeah.
Because it's not comfortable. So, this one was created as a modification of the one that you're talking about after they realized the man is really struggling.
Yeah.
Well, it's still in the market by the way. There are some men who wear it. But I think as a man grows old, he moves to that one.
To this one.
For comfort reasons. And, I love stories.
Yes.
If you go to Maasai land, I hear the Maasai men.
They don't put on anything.
They have very huge reproductive organs. Apparently, it's because they don't wear the boxers. So we are still trying to search if not wearing helps in prolonging the...
But you told us in the last show that size doesn't matter. But men, does it?
I don't know. I'm just telling you the stories that I've heard. These are stories
even know
that
what I wanted to ask you.
So,
and I wanted to ask, does it work?
No, but
after 30, can you stop now?
Can we stop hearing that? I don't know.
You don't know.
However, there's...
But if you are a Maasai man or you know one,
you tell us if it's true. Those are stories
we hear.
This boxer is very comfortable, and the reason why men are not as comfortable as us doing commando is because they keep comparing the sizes.
Oh,
it's very hard for a man to look at another man's penis. It's very hard. Ask them. And go to the urinal.
Everyone in their business.
Yes. When they go to the sauna, they would rather cover. For us women, We don't care.
Wait.
Why? Because we don't have different sizes.
Sizes of the boxer.
No, the size of their organs. So a man finds it uncomfortable to live without a boxer.
Oh, yeah.
However, once in a while where you are comfortable with your in your home with your wife, you should let loose and let the balls swing
Play
around.
So you would prefer
safer. This one. It's more comfortable. It's not suffocating.
But sometimes when those ones who like putting on skinny jeans, this one doesn't flow.
I don't
it's
know.
a lot.
They need to. It's them to tell us.
Yeah.
I think they wear with this one.
Yes, they wear with that
But
one.
even those skinny jeans, sometimes you look at a man walking with a skinny jean and you're like, aren't you uncomfortable?
It's our age. We'll blame our
They are
generation.
comfortable.
They better be. Because they can't be walking around like that and they are not. So,
This is a safe
let's
one.
talk about washing this thing. After how
And
long?
man, it needs to be washed, guy.
After how long?
Hey, after-
Normally, for a normal bachelor, no
Hey,
wife,
bachelors, I hear they go even weeks.
weeks or months.
Hey, even months without washing. Hey, okay.
But do they are between men and women whose underwear gets
dirty.
yeah. For them there's nothing. Oh, but they don't even use tissue.
Yeah.
They susu.
Yeah.
So they should wash. Theirs is even worse.
Yes. Everyone's is dirty. Let's just agree. Everyone's is dirty.
So when you are showering as a man, you need to wash this daily.
most
you
of
can.
if we can be realistic, not every man would be able to do that. Men are a bit, we are not created the same way. So if he can, you see, for him, he doesn't need to worry much about the fungal. These ones you can soak and wash when they are in a line. There is no problem. He's not worried much about the fungal. You can only worry about the bacteria from the anus where you can get E. coli bacteria and all the other bacteria. That one should worry. That is the only thing that should worry them. For us, why we are this concerned is because always remember that a woman has 3 openings in the same area, in the wrong order. Okay, in the right order as per God, but because the first one bacteria, the other one yeast, the other one E. coli. I mean, it's a mixture of all sorts of bacteria. So why we talk about a woman more is because she's more exposed. Yes,
that's true.
And that's why men can get away with it. They can live with
thank God for the wives who offer new every morning.
Yes,
a fresh one,
well folded irons. Who should buy the boxer? Is it the man or the woman?
Depends with your agreement when you're getting married.
Okay.
Some men are comfortable buying for themselves.
I rest my case. I am not going to judge anyone.
You're not going to judge anybody.
It's not my place.
Some of us, we wait for them to be bought, then we share.
Yeah, and you feel very
then
comfortable.
We share.
Exactly.
So the same thing applies about quality.
Yes.
But they
you
don't have nylon.
Cotton. Yes. You see?
They don't have nylon.
We really favor the men. We really give men the comfort.
Yeah. They don't have nylon. They don't have...
kitambo.
They don't have a thong.
Previously.
Do they have a thong?
They do men. No, they don't. It's just stressing us, eh?
Yeah. You're stressing yourself because take your favorite, hold it.
I don't know whether it can fit. I will see whether it can fit me.
Yeah, you've just
this is my tight. This is my size. Yeah.
So general hygiene, cleanliness, and all
cleanliness. Also observe we talked about. Maybe you can talk in passing the things we talked about on how to care for your vagina.
Sorry for interrupting that very important conversation, but I have something very important for you. It is a desktop calendar that has 50 days of prayer for your marriage. So if you're married, you need this calendar by your bedside so that you consistently pray for your marriage together with your spouse. And if you're not, you can also have this calendar to pray for your future marriage. So a copy of this goes for 1,000 shillings, and you can WhatsApp or call me on the number on your screen on how to get a copy. We have an offer for the rest of this year, so take advantage of that. By purchasing a copy of this calendar, you will be supporting the production of the Rawder Kidula Show to make sure that the year 2024 we are able to produce videos every week. So get yourself a copy. There are prayers for every day, a Bible verse for every day, and together we will uphold our marriages in prayer. Now back to the conversation.
Is one, when you go for susu, when you go for a short call, stop. scrubbing your reproductive system with tissue or whatever that you use.
Yeah.
If there is a group
Water.
that I admire is the ones that use water, if you can be able to use it, because it's clean. Number 2, when you are wiping, don't go from front going back, don't go from back, going front. So don't go this, instead go this. Why? Because we want to transfer the bacteria to we don't want to carry the bad coming this way. That's number 2. Number 3, if you can, shower every day.
Yeah, at least.
Because you are, even where your reproductive system is, it is internal. Around here there is heat. It is the pH is affected by heat. It's affected by detergents. So number 4, do not use detergents and those very complicated perfumes inside. I said inside slowly so that someone can hear that it is inside. So when you go to bathe, stop inserting your fingers and anything. Inside knows how to clean itself. Wash the around.
Outside.
The thighs part, the V area, and then also in the labia, the lips. Wash. Clean with water.
And that is where we also apply the happy vagina
oil,
right?
So happy vagina oil we do not insert
inside.
We just apply around the bikini line, the V area, and this part. Don't insert, and also the anal area, so that you can keep away the bacteria. Number 5, how you can take care of your vagina is drinking plenty of water. Plenty of water. Why? Because if you don't drink, your urine will look like this. And the more it looks like this, the ammonia is high.
And it smells.
It smells bad. That's the same way you are now exposing your vaginal area to the ammonia. So the ammonia is affecting you, okay? So after you drink water, you need to drink probiotics.
Yes.
We talked about probiotics. These are the fermented. Kombucha is a very strong one. There is probiotic and prebiotic. Prebiotic is something like apple cider vinegar. But probiotic, it can be kombucha, it can be sauerkraut, it can be yogurt, it can be fermented uji and all these things to help bacteria from the mouth going down. And when we are at that, remember, you can carry the bacteria from your mouth to your vagina. Hallelujah, yes.
How?
Hallelujah, yes. Because remember, even human papilloma virus, where it loves living, I can get it from here to here.
How?
Touch, skin contact. Human papilloma virus is through touch, but also even people who engage in oral sex. But even your hands, be careful. Your hands are carrying keys, they are touching everything, and when you go to the washroom, you touch. You are exposing yourself. Instead, if I was to be asked, I know sometimes I give you remedies that are crazy. If I was to be asked, a woman should wash her hands before going to the toilet, not after going to the toilet.
So we can even wash before and after.
Yes, because this tissue that you're going to use, it's inside your bag with some keys, some diapers and all these things. Then number 2, your hands were driving. Your hands had touched the doors and all these things. So your hands,
said hi to people.
You said hi. Then you go and you pee. And then after you pee, you take the same tissue and you start. So that's the essence. That's the point of washing your hands
before and after.
So if possible, because I mean, not everyone is able to do that, but just be cautious on how you are touching yourself. Then during sex, for men and women who are married who are having sex, man, do not touch your woman's vagina with your dirty hands.
Wash your hands before sex.
2, do not use saliva as your sex lubricant. Your mouth has more than 3 billion bacteria. Your mouth alone. So that saliva has a lot of bacteria, and then you are using it on your woman's vagina, which is very sensitive. Instead, use a healthy sex lubricant. I think I've never brought you the sex lubricant.
You have that.
Yes, we do.
We'll check on your
but also
website.
You can look for a neutral, a good, instead of that thing is, your saliva is dirty than anything else. Anything else. Even when you have brushed your teeth, you're still having so many bacteria. How else do we take care of our vagina? We also need to scrub those things that we go and insert, and we scrub and we do all these things inside the vagina.
The vagina.
Yes.
Stop inserting
Yes,
things.
if you shave, Here we have an aftershave. You can apply if you are people who shave sour. Then
The
there's
happy
a group
vagina oil.
you
is
can
also
apply
an
aftershave. Yes, there are women who don't believe in shaving. Still okay, but also observe the amount of sweat
Wait,
and
those ones. How do they wash? It looks like the way we wash our hair with shampoo.
Yeah. I assume so. I don't know. I'm not in that category,
you're not
so
in
I
that
wouldn't
category.
know. I wouldn't.
But do they need to wash more?
Yes, because now there's too much hair and all these things.
They need to be more careful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And someday we'll discuss about shaving,
How to?
and why mohawk is better than not
Mohawk?
shaving. Yes. You know that.
I keep learning new things.
But God put those hairs there for a reason.
Yeah.
They have an effect when it comes to sex.
We'll talk about
They release
that.
some good sex hormones, happy hormones. Anyway,
And then you're winking at me. Oh, but thank you. We have
that's
learned
it,
how to pick. You know,
Maybe
sometimes we just take and sometimes even gift people the wrong things.
or we are buying like this when we are hiding, we are
buying
not
like
sure.
this, then we put
The other day I went to a store, to a supermarket, and I bought some panties, and when I put on the counter, the men were looking at me like, I'm like, is
what
it
are
a
you
big
looking
deal?
at?
Yeah, is it a big deal? It's a panty. Yeah, and everyone
Let's
wears.
normalize talking about these issues, because
Yes.
even us who are ministers in the church,
Yes.
we still put on these panties. We still go through all these things that are normal. A real woman goes through. So let's normalize talking about these things to one another, even in the platforms that we have. Thank you. We've learned a lot today.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's not hide. Let's not make people start booking.
Yeah, so this one is, I think, I can also do that one.
I was giving you.
You can also do this one. But now that I'm confused. These lines. Okay, I'll try.
So,
let's see.
this one is big.
Yeah, this one I can wear.
Guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Every last Monday of the month, I have Carol, your health coach.
Yes.
And we talk about your health. So thank you so much for your support as well. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. We are sharing now so that we don't fight.
So you share the good ones?
No. You said you want those. Yeah, these are the good ones. So that one, we will not tell you who will take. Bye.